And as COVID-19 cases continue to go up, parents in a smaller school district are facing a tough decision. Do they keep kids learning in person or switch them to an online setting?
News 8 Now's Isabella Hulsizer explains how some parents are basing that decision on data reported by the school district.
A few schools in the Tomah Area School District opened their doors earlier this month.
We're excited to be back in full session.
Like other school districts, Tomah has an online dashboard which lists active cases, inactive cases, and other statistics on attendance. With these stats and Monroe Health Department guidance, the school district continues to have in-person classes.
So that within our community, providing that in-person education is vitally important.
But some district parents think the data is confusing.
It's an active COVID case, but yeah, I don't know what that means.
On the district's website, the data for positive cases, those in quarantine, and those awaiting testing are lumped into the same category of active cases. Aaron would rather see those three categories separated.
So again, not having that, definitive number of how many positive cases are actually have occurred at these schools is again, it's kind of impossible to make any kind of comparisons.
Superintendent Hansen says the reason the numbers are grouped together isn't to make things more confusing, but to protect students.
Those are all put together to promote transparency of reporting, but also the confidentiality rights of our students.
However, Fox says putting the data together could inflate the numbers, which he is using to decide if his two sons will continue to attend in-person classes at Tomah Middle and High School.
But I would prefer to make it based off actual data and not just a knee-jerk reaction, because if for some reason they do release that information and it does show that there has only been, a handful of cases, and then, I'm going to feel bad about making that decision based off not having any information.
As of now, using the data from all three categories, Tomah High School has 17 active cases listed and Tomah Middle School has 9.
And, for my children, I definitely recognize their desire to be in school, to be around their friends, and I respect that.
In Tomah, Isabella Hulsizer, News 8 Now.
Lemon Wire is one of the Tomah School District's schools, one of those schools that runs on a 45-15 school calendar. Now this week they began their intercession break.
And according to the school district, over the span of almost 3 months of in-person learning, there was only one case of a student testing positive for the virus. That happened in July. Today, a second case was added to Lemon Wire's COVID active cases category.